Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Well, it seems that we're getting a lot of hate, a lot of angst towards the new Ghostbusters film, because it seems that the people who were so in love with the all-female thing that they did in 2016, not going to call it a Ghostbusters, well, this trailer, something in retrospect that I noticed, totally erased that movie from continuity. There hasn't been a ghost sighting in over 30 years. So when they used that, everybody lost their shit. And there's this one guy. I'm going to have to get it here. Let's see. There's this one guy that went off. A blue check named James McMahon. First name James only, but he's a blue check. So he's fair game, you know what? He decided to flip his shit, and let's see here. And let's see if the Sorry for the technical difficulties. It seems that this guy just couldn't handle the movie. Or the fact that we have a movie coming for ourselves. And he wrote, PG-13, folks, fuck that Ghostbusters trailer. You don't reward regressive fanboys, many of whom created an atmosphere of racist, misogynist toxicity that led to a leading lady leaving this very platform. By making the very film they wanted in the first place. Well, here's the thing, dude. That thing that they called Ghostbusters, that wasn't Ghostbusters back in 2016. It was a sexist movie. They portrayed all the men in that movie as inept assholes. All of them. People walked out of the theater because of that. And because it was a crap movie. 2. The movie lost $70 million for Sony. To the point where they said you will not be getting a sequel. And this movie was done badly. Nobody wants a CGI fest in a Ghostbusters movie. Not the amount that they did in that movie. It was not well done. And a dance number does not belong in Ghostbusters. That was the third thing. You see, folks, when that movie came out, we all said we wanted something to continue with the original cast. And now that they got the original cast coming, they didn't show the original cast in this movie. This is an official first trailer, which is kind of like a teaser. And it was wonderful. I saw things that brought me straight back to my childhood when I first saw the first Ghostbusters movie. Back in 1988. But even though it's older than that, yes. But here's the thing. I'm seeing all this hatred on Twitter and all of this stuff, and I'm just like, this stuff is great. Sipping up the tears of SJWs in my Ghostbusters 2 mug from 1989. You see, folks, that thing that they tried making Ghostbusters was not good, and it should never ever be considered Ghostbusters. It should be considered a poor attempt at making something good, but because Paul Feig, who was the director and writer, I think, he pandered politically. And because his movie didn't do well, oh, you're all sexist and racist and misogynists. No. Women didn't even like your movie. Women fans didn't even like that movie. So if you're going to come after us simply because we liked the new one, well, guess what, folks? Suck it up, Buttercup. It's not going anywhere. I mean, seriously. All you SJWs who are complaining about the new Ghostbusters movie trailer, and how awesome it looks compared to that trash heap that was 2016, well, you can keep complaining because we're not going to care. You see, this is what we wanted back in 2016. We wanted this. We didn't want what they tried forcing down our throats. And now that we're finally getting what we want, you guys can't handle it. Does that mean that we're racist misogynists and whatnot? No, it doesn't mean that at all. As for this leading lady, who was it? The Leslie Jones that left Twitter or whatever? Because she totally went insane after they announced that this movie was being made? Well, I'm sorry, but when you go insane, it's probably a good idea to get off the platform. She wasn't bullied off the platform. She left because she wasn't getting her way. I'm going to tell it to you straight. She left because she wasn't getting her way. Anyway, folks, the trailer is awesome. It's a callback to the original stuff. Paul Rudd looks good. Finn Wolfhard looks good. This movie looks good, and I cannot wait to see it in 2016. And I can't wait to see Godzilla vs. Kong either. But this one is my highest anticipation of 2020. I know I just had a small error. I think I said 2016 or whatever. But 2020, it's got a couple of good movies that I want to see coming out. This Ghostbusters looks like it's going to be a good one. And by the way, all you SJWs, before I do leave, there's 2 women in this movie that are going to be the new generation of Ghostbusters. 2 young women. So what are you complaining about? There's equal representation. 2 men, 2 boys, 2 girls. So if you're going to start complaining, well, you might want to get your facts straight before you do. Anyway, folks, that is the video this time. And you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of all these idiots that are complaining online. I knew it was going to happen. I figured it would. And here's the thing. It did. But do we really care? No, we don't. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Chat Reviews. I'll catch y'all on the next one.